All right, we believe the market has topped out into an A, and either we have finished leg A into B, we're going to get a B to these shoulder levels, and then we get a C into leg B. Leg B higher up, so that this is the greater leg B, but we do an E to the downside, we do a B, and then we do a C. Leg B to the upside can probably coincide with the employment numbers that should begin to get released as of Wednesday, ADP, and then NFP. All right, let's take it to internals. We are just looking at a delay chart just to investigate the bounce. The first bounce comes in 20,700, 20,500. I believe we bounced around 20,500. All right, so let's take this to update it. This was what we are looking at last Friday. The labels here are correct, and the one they are using. 20,600 appears to be close to a level 3. Downside. It's of course a dot 3, but not yet a dot 1, but not yet a high degree level 1. Takes us to yesterday's 45 minutes and today's 45 minutes. So that's what we were trading. So we're focused on the downside. There's a 1 and a 2 here in red, a 3 and a 4, an internal 1 and a 2. Then we get a 3 and a 4 and a 5. Ultimately takes us to 19,750. These are the labels we're focusing on: the 1 and a 2, internal 1 and a 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Before we get high degree 3, 19,200 is showing here. 19,700 is also possible. All right, so here again shows high degree 1 and a 2. Internal 1 and a 2 at this point. I'm now referring to the red labels: 1 and a 2, Roman italic, internal 1 and a 2, English. 3, 4. We are doing 4 right now. We should sell it into 5. This should take us to 20,000, showing here. And that's where we are today. This is, of course, today's 45 minutes. Very massive negative momentum. Always a rejection at over, at the 200-point moving average. We're just checking the crypto assets. They are all correcting, so the Tech 100 is definitely correcting. Well, I'm referring to that 1 and 2 again. That was on the 45 minutes. This 1 and the 2 in red is showing here on the 45 minutes. Is also showing here on the 4 hours, and this is the current leg to the downside that we're segregating. Very strong move to the downside, one-way street, really, one-way direction. So we must all comprehend that the bounces are very limited. The bounces to the upside are simply sells, not there. Very poor, right? So we have a 1 and a 2. We're now trading the red Roman italic labels, 1 and 2 in Roman italic, and 3 is at 19,000 or 20,000, 19,970. That 3 in red does an internal 1 and a 2 in yellow, has been doing a 3 and a 4. That's all. It will not pass below level 1. We are at the top of level 1, right? Probably we should just be selling the market, having a stop or a hedge above level 1. Take it to 20,000. Market is at this point, this is today's 20,970. Do we go on a trigger in this kind of construction or in this kind of pattern? The best is to sell positive momentum. And the risk, of course, is very dilute. All right, so take it to 15 minutes. We have a rejection as level 1. We still have positive momentum on the 15 minutes, but nevertheless, we have. Take it to the smaller frames. 5. Not really negative. And 3. We don't have a trigger, really, but we have a rejection at level 1 at this point. So I can consider, if you think it is prudent, to go on a half size. So that if the market would still do a retraction to the upside, if there's a still bounce, we have the resources or the reserves to add to our shorts. So market is 20,860. We can get an entry probably at 20,900. Over here, we're showing 20,935. We can get an entry 20,880, 20,900. Very sorry. Hedge is 21,000. That's possible. Also 20,980. Market is an entry short 20,900. Right now we're still 20,847. We can take this a little lower to 20,880. I believe we may get this. We just want to short 50% of this slide. So 61.8 is actually 21,900. 50 is probably 20,950. 20,880 is in the vicinity of 61.8 and 78.6. So short is 20,880. We are going to have a hedge 21,000. Target is really level 1, 19,900 and 20,000. Something like 800 or 700 points. Wait for a bounce, we will get the bounce. So we don't really want to chase markets. Always sell 50%, hopefully, of the must. 20,786. We still wait for the bounce, forget the bounce. So we hope to get an entry now, 20,850, hedge 21,000. This is something like 60 points from current market level. And we are going to attempt a target of 19,900. 20,000 is right there. 19,854 is the level 1. $20,300 is support 1 today, this week, I'm sorry. In between, 19,900, 50% is the most probable, and 19,700 is support 2.